All right, for more reaction to this Canadian loss, here is TSN Basketball analyst and former Team Canada player Jevohn Shepherd outside T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Jevohn, great to see you. Canada started out strong, and then the Americans with that talent and that depth, and maybe most importantly, Jevohn, that size really shone through. What were your biggest takeaways from this game on Wednesday night?
Well, first of all, this game was ugly both ways to start this game out, right? And still, it was better than an NBA All-Star game. So that tells you a lot, right? A lot of talent on the floor. Yeah, a lot of talent out there. I think what was glaring is that when Canada went to that second line, yes, they did get a little smaller. Yes, they struggled to score the basketball offensively, but, they really generated in that first quarter some offense from their defense. And I think there's a little gamesmanship here because Coach Jordy, he's not showing everything right now. And you know that when you get to the Olympics, you're going to stagger some of the starting group with the guys coming off of the bench. So offense is going to be a little bit more fluid, and defensively, I think the effort was there. We've seen the potential of this group in the first, 5 to 7 minutes of that first quarter, especially on the defensive side, when they were getting deflections, they were turning USA over, forcing tough shots, and then getting out in the offensive end and making things easy for themselves in transition.
Jevohn, the Canadian superstar duo of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jamal Murray struggled last night. They shot 5 for 18. Yeah. What were your takeaways from their first time playing together for Team Canada?
To be expected. One, they're getting familiar with one another, but I think we also have to take into account this is FIBA rules. There's a shorter three-point line. There's no defensive 3 seconds. So those guys don't have as much space as they do in the NBA, which they're accustomed to. The positive to that is that when you watch SGA play, he still got to his spots. He just didn't knock down shots. Jamal Murray, on the other hand, still getting in game shape, but game rhythm, so to say. This is their offseason. This is his offseason. But I think he also understands that he's coming into a group, getting integrated into a group that really played well last summer and finding his way there, but also trying to understand the offense and just be comfortable playing, right? Get into a flow and not just come in and take a number of shots. But I'm not concerned with those two guys at all because you look at their careers, they have bad games, they bounce back extremely quick, right? So this is far and few between.
Jevohn, I thought that Zach Edey needed Team Canada more than Team Canada needed Zach Edey. Was I wrong about that? Does this team need that size?
Well, I think that's glaring for everybody that watched this game is that the size just wasn't there. Now, does the team need Zach Edey more? Does Zach Edey need a team more? I don't know. I think Zach Edey's quite okay right now, off to a great start in Summer League. But for Canada, they're in need of size. But at the same token, they have to play to their strengths. And what are your strengths going to be? Quickness, right? Just being aggressive, being irritant on the ball, off the ball. And that's where Canada can have the advantage. I do believe that in FIBA, in international play, your guard play is what wins you games. Canada's going to have the best backcourt on the floor at all times at the Olympics. That gives them a chance.